Is anyone actually okay? Like, you're not pretending to be okay. You're not acting as if you're okay because it's cool to act like you're okay. Posting happy pictures on social media, that's cool. Smiling when people greet you, that's cool. When people ask you how are you, you're saying that you're fine. You're saying that you're good. You're saying that you're okay, even if you don't mean it. That's good. That's considered positive. Are you really feeling okay, or you are trying to be positive? Because society has made it taboo to be honest about how you really feel. To not pretend as if you feel okay if you're not feeling okay. Society has made it taboo to be honest about how you feel. To say, hey, I'm not okay. What happened to me isn't making me feel good. What happened to me makes me look at life in a negative way. What happened to me terrified me. Society has made it not okay to be real. It seems like the strongest people, this is how it seems, it's not actually true, but the strongest people are the ones who pretend better than others. You see? The ones who pretend to be fearless, even if they have very few. Who pretend to have faith, even if they have no faith. The ones who say God is good, even if something horrible happened to them and they lost their faith. But it's cool to say God is good all the time God is good. The ones who pretend to like everyone, even if they know that some people just suck. Are you one of these people? Are you afraid to own your feelings and be like, this is how I feel? Maybe not focus too much on your feelings, but like, oh, this is how I feel now, but this is not how I want to always feel. But I'm not going to be ashamed of how I feel because this is how I feel. It is not failure to feel the way that I feel. Even if feeling the way that I feel isn't considered a positive thing in our society, maybe this is the truest way to feel. Maybe most people are pretending. Maybe all of us deep down we feel this way, but we're pretending. Is anyone actually okay? You love life. You wake up in the morning. You don't have to tell yourself lies to feel good. You don't have to believe in some religions that don't make sense to feel good, or not even to feel good, but to be able to cope. You cope when you tell yourself that there's someone who's watching over you, who's protecting you. No matter what happens to you, whatever is watching over you has your best interest at heart. Meaning that even when bad things happen, you just want to understand why these things are happening, but it's all happening for the greater good. Yeah, believing that can make you feel good. But do you really feel good? Or you are just believing things that are not true, but you want these things to be true so bad that you constantly try to make yourself believe. That you don't really have faith, but you constantly try to resurrect it. Like, the way things are in life, that doesn't really make me believe in God, but I want to. So I must try my best to have faith. I must read the Bible. I must listen to preachers. I must listen to gospel music. But you don't really have faith. Are you really okay? If we removed all the lies that you told yourself or that you're telling yourself, would you still feel okay? Do you not look at life and be like, what is this? Don't you look at life and feel like you want to scream? Ain't we all trying? Hey, oh, this is what I stepped on yesterday, and I thought it was like I don't like snakes, bro. Are you okay? You're not pretending at all. You are just okay. Ain't you just like everyone trying to make your life seem better than it is? Ain't we all trying to hide how bad our lives are? And it makes me laugh when people think there's something wrong with you if you are actually honest about how you feel. They just think maybe your life is too horrible. You're like, no. Maybe it's not as horrible as yours. I'm just more real. There's the difference. Maybe your life sucks more than mine does, but you just not honest. You want people to think you're doing better than you're doing. I don't want people to think I'm doing better than I'm doing. I just want to be real. I want to be honest about how I feel. I don't like being fake. I've been in situations where a person made me look better than I am. Like when they introduced me to their friends, like, oh, this person is this and this. And I'll cringe. Like, I just don't like it. Like, dude, tell them who I really am. I'm not scared. They will think what they think of me. I don't want you to overhype me. Don't make people think I'm doing better than I'm doing. I don't want people to think I'm doing better than I'm doing. I don't like at all, actually. I want people to see my truth, to see my pain, my struggle. But some people pretend and they love it. They pretend a lot and they actually love it. In fact, pretending is cool. Because most of the people that you meet, until you get to really know them, they will make you think they're doing better than they're doing. It's only after you get to know them and you're like, damn. Ever met a girl, take a tense, she saves your number on WhatsApp, you guys start chatting, she'll be posting the best moments of your life all the time. I'm happy, I'm enjoying this, okay, maybe you guys get into a relationship. She tells you all their problems. You're like, what the hell? I thought you were doing great from the things that you've been posting on social media. Are you just posting the things that you're posting for the people? Because it sounds like your life is more horrible than mine. You know what I'm saying? But you're not honest about that. And I can understand why people pretend, because no one cares. At the end of the day, you know that no one cares. If you're going to talk about how you feel, do you really think, people who can relate care. It's a beautiful thing. But the people in your life, like, do they really care how you feel? When they say, how are you? What do they really mean? Do they really mean they want to know how you're really doing and they care? Or they're just trying to make the situation look less awkward, so they greet you? Like, it's just a decent thing to do, to greet people, ask them how they're doing. Think about it. If someone asks you how you're doing and you told them your problems, do you really think they will care? They'll pretend to be nice. They'll pretend that they want to listen to you, but do they really want to listen to your problems? It's like we all have problems and we're all not okay, but it is taboo to say that. It's taboo to talk about your problems. It's taboo to say you're not okay. So we must all just learn to pretend to make everyone think that we're okay. Is it? So now we live in a world where everyone is pretending. We live in a sad generation with happy pictures. It is not cool to speak the truth, to say, look, I'm not okay. I've never been. I don't understand what this is. I've even been happy since 13. It's taboo to say that. But what if it's true? What if we can actually make things better in the world, we need to be honest about how we feel? Right? Doesn't this make sense? If we, because trust me, man, people lie. People make their lives seem better than they are, and that's one of the biggest problems in this realm, because those who are shallow actually believe life is better than it is, right? Because everyone is pretending as if they're okay. Everyone is pretending as if they love their jobs, right? I know people who post, like every time when they post something online, something that's seem positive, right? What people call positive. Posting their cars, yeah, I work hard, I love my life. You get to know these people and you're like, what the hell? Dang, this person is going through hell. Like, I didn't even know that a human being can go through what they're going through. Why are they not honest? Because it's taboo to be honest. And some people have learned that too early, and well, they don't care about being real. Or they don't even know how to be real anymore. Because sometimes if you have never been real, if you've never been honest, if you're going to be real, it just doesn't sound good, right? It just sounds wrong. It just sounds, because you don't know how to be real. You don't know how to express yourself, right? You've been living a lie your whole life. Like when I express myself, it may even sound cool sometimes. Like you can listen to me speak and be like, it doesn't really seem like there's anything wrong with this dude. Like he's just honest. Like he just knows how to be real. He's just in touch with his own emotions. He just understands himself. He's learning a lot from his experiences, and he's real, right? Like that's how you look at it. And to think that I'm complaining, if someone thinks I'm complaining, I'll be like, what? That doesn't even make sense. I don't sound like I'm complaining. I'm just being honest. I'm trying to figure out what is true within. How do I view the world? How do I feel? How do other people feel? What is the truth? Not what we're pretending the truth is, but the real truth. How do people feel? Not how they're pretending to feel, but how do they really feel? Is anyone actually okay? We see people posting on social medias, they have the dopest cars in the world, and you think they're okay. Like, yeah, man, if I was rich as Andrew Tate, I'll be okay. But how many celebrities have ended up admitting, later in their lives when they got older, that they weren't actually okay when everyone thought they were okay? Right? So the whole world thought, this person is doing okay. They be going clubbing, they have all this money, and then they tell you that I was not okay. I had these problems, I had that problem. You're like, damn. They come out. How many people have been in relationships and you think these people are okay? They're happy in their relationships, but then they tell you after the relationship has ended that no, I was miserable in that relationship. And you're like, what? How many people have come? How many people have been signed to record labels and we thought the record labels were treating them well and we envied them? Years later, they came out and told us that they were being abused. They were being taken advantage of. They were being robbed. But we believe they were doing better than they're doing. Isn't that how it is? let us all be honest. I want y'all, if you're still watching this video, I want you to drop a comment. I want you to tell me if you're actually okay. Especially if you disagree with the things that I say, because there are people who actually disagree with the things that I say. Are you actually okay? What is your personal truth? Because we like to lie. I'm real, especially when I'm making these videos. But how real am I? I mean, when I turned 31, I was like, you know what? I want to be as real as possible, and that's what I'm working on, and I think I'm doing good. But am I as real as I can be? Someone asked me why I stopped. And I thought it was funny because I stopped like this. No, I was measuring the distance between this side and the other side. Will I be able to cross without falling? Because I actually forgot how to do that. So I was actually measuring the distance. I don't want to take unnecessary risks. I am Johnny. I'm saying be corner la. Somehow I have a feeling that I would fall. Now he's asking me if I'm trying to scan if there's gold here, because there are a lot of people who are hustling here. We call them illegal mines, but when you think about it, what should people do to make a living? I'm not saying we must break the law, but I think the system is trying to be God. What do I even mean by that? It's unfair, but expect people to be fair. Does that make sense? It's like, you're not providing jobs. People gotta eat. Are you saying people should just be broke and don't have the things that they want? Because you're not providing jobs. Do you understand? You go to school. You finish school maybe at the age of 24, right? You've been going to school since you were 5 or 4 or even 3. You finish school at the age of 24. There are no jobs. What do you do? Because people want to work. You think these people that are doing illegal stuff, like most of them, do you think they want to do illegal stuff? I know a lot of people who do illegal stuff who actually don't want to do anything illegal, but they don't feel as if there's anything they can do to change things. Right? That's how they feel. Let me try. Hey, this is too damn risky, bro. You know what makes it risky? My leg. And that crocodile's here. My leg doesn't function the way that it used to function. Because I used to cross air all the time. I can feel the pain. Because my leg is not working the way that it used to work. Alright. I'm still good. I'm still lit. Today I did it. The other days I don't think I would have been able to do it because there was a lot of water, bro. A lot of water. So yeah, you sacrifice your youth learning things that you're not really interested in. You're not interested in learning how to label a cow. We don't give it them. People just want to eat. They don't give it them about cows' nuts. Who cares? Like, they just keep us distracted. You're like, I don't give it them. I don't give it them what's inside the cows. I just know, like, I only care about how it works. I know that during some seasons, I mean, not a cow. Oh, there's a bull, there's a cow. So I'm confusing the two. But during some seasons, a cow will be on heat. And I have to know that. It will show me signs. I don't need to know about its sexual organs and all that. I don't need to know about the bull's nuts. It doesn't matter to me. But then you're forced to know all of that. And that's considered intelligence. You know, if I know that I'm not of a human, that I'm intelligent, like, no, I don't need to know all of that. It's just a distraction. So I spend my time trying to memorize a bunch of stuff that I'm not interested in, and I sacrifice my youth, my teenage, like, dude, when we were teenagers, that's when we were in our best shape. Like, there was so much that we could have enjoyed. But they tell you that, oh, you shouldn't enjoy your life, actually. You must work hard. Work hard so that you have a good future. And then you work hard and then you find that the future still sucks. You're like, what am I even supposed to be doing? Because I thought I would enjoy myself as an adult. But there are no jobs. I don't have any money. And everything is for sale. Those who actually have money are the ones who are actually enjoying themselves. So it becomes complicated. The system will expect people to be perfect, but it's not perfect, because it's a system that promises people good jobs. It's the system that say, go to school and you're going to have a job. And people wasted their lives going to school, not learning things that they probably should have been learning to be able to make a living. So they focus on school, but now the school is not rewarding them. I'm not saying it's okay to do illegal things, but I think we can understand some of the people that are doing things that are illegal. Not to say, hey, you good, that's a good thing. No, but to understand, you're like, ish. But the system itself is also messed up. Like, yes, we can blame these people all we want, and maybe we should, but the system is also messed up. Is anyone okay? Are you truly happy? Oh, you are giving us this fake image that society has been telling you to give us. So you're not okay, but society told you that you must pretend as if you're okay. Society told you to not show your true emotions. As a man, society told you to never cry. Never talk about your problems. Never do that. Society told you that. Society told you that it's a sign of strength to go through something and not talk about it, not say anything about it, not show anyone that you're going through it. It's a sign of strength. So people pretend to be tough even when they're not tough. And then you hear that someone ended their lives and you're like, what? That person, I was with him yesterday. He never said anything. Yeah, because society told us that we must pretend as if we're okay even if we're not. You see? If I'm not okay and I tell people that I'm not okay, I'm considered a weak person. So instead of people actually helping, they pretend to, like, everything's, like, people are just pretending. That's what sucks. So even when you pretend, even if you're gonna be real and say, you know what, I'm not okay, I'm thinking of doing this, I'm thinking of doing that, we just be like, stay strong, that's selfish, or this, like, no one is actually there for you. No one is like, you know what, man, we can lose this person. Instead of going to their funeral, let me save this person. Let me go an extra mile to try to save this person because I can. because I'm in a position to help them. I'm in a position to save this person. No, everyone is just gonna be distant, bruh. They'll just call you, check up on you, be like, yo, I saw you posting this on Facebook, blah blah blah. How are you? I'm good. Oh, in fact, yeah, probably gonna say that you're good. But if you're gonna be honest, there isn't much that they can do. If you say, look, I just don't have money, man. I do not have a job, but they ain't gonna be like, there's a position where I work, or let me see how I can help you. Like, we're not like that as a society. So people don't even talk, like, because everyone is pretending, everyone is acting. So you'd be like, why should I be real if everyone is acting? You see? So I'm asking you, are you actually okay, or you're just pretending to be okay? Is there a human being who's actually okay? Is Andrew Tate okay? It's a very important question, because you see someone like Andrew claiming that he's an alpha male, and as an alpha male, I must be strong all the time, I must be tough, I must not cry. I remember some guy asked him in an interview, he was like, do you cry? And he was like, well, tears do run out of my eyes, but I don't cry. Like, it's not even crying. Like, according to him, it's not even crying. Like, it's just, you know what I mean? Like, some people are just pretending to be tough, but they're not. Like, if you can know how they really feel, you'll be like, what the hell? Maybe you feel better than they do. Because some of you are just too damn real. So you look at people and you're like, they're doing better than me. They feel like, no, they're not real. Most of them are fake. So you feel better than they feel, but they're not real. They're not honest. So their whole life is about pretending to be okay, even if they're not. You see? So they're not tough. They're just pretending to be tough. There's been many times when they actually felt, like I gave you this example with Randy Orton, right? He's a WWE superstar. He succeeded when he was still very young. He was in his 20s. You know, most of us don't even get to succeed until we're like 35, 30. You know what I'm saying? He succeeded when he was in his prime, and he came from a good family. I think his father was a wrestler, his grandfather was a wrestler, so they already had money, and he got trained when he was still young. So when he became a WWE superstar, he had a great team behind. You know what I'm saying? So, but then yeah, I watched his interview. The guy is great. You know, he's great. He's loved. He has a good he has good people around him who are also doing good. Like, he doesn't seem to be doing bad. But he spoke about depression when he was being interviewed by this lady. And he said, I'm not even sure that I should be saying this, but you know, there was a time when I was depressed and I had to take antidepressants for years. You're like, huh? You look tough. You look like you were doing okay, and you never came out and say you're taking antidepressants. Why? I'm not saying maybe we should tell the world everything that we're going through, but he seemed like he was good. So why didn't he open up? Isn't it because society told us that it was wrong to open up, to be honest, to be real? As a man, don't be real. If you watch videos online where men are teaching other men how to be good with women, they're basically saying don't be real, period. They're not saying anything. They're saying don't be real. Pretend as if you're tougher than you actually are. Never cry in front of your woman. And they're not wrong. You're losing that girl. You're crying in front of your girl. You're losing that girl. And no matter what kind of connection you have, I'm sorry, you're losing that girl. She's just, I don't know, man. She's just like, it kind of like activates something in their mind that makes her hate you, even when you're still with her. I don't know how it all works. You know, you tell your girl that you're not doing good, you have these problems, you feel like giving up, probably gonna lose her. Life is mean. So you just gotta pretend as if you're tough. So yeah, a lot of dating advices is just a bunch of men telling other men to pretend to be what they are not, to pretend to be better than they are, not to be real. Every time you're real, I don't know, man, you lose a lot by being real. You lose a lot by being honest. But if you fake, you gain a lot for some reason. I don't even know how it works. But if you're fake, you gain a lot. This world rewards fakeness. Doesn't really reward realness. That is why a lot of fake people thrive. A lot of people who are doing fake things thrive, right? A lot of people who are real and who are doing real things, you know, are not interested in lies. They just want to be real. They don't thrive. They're judged a lot. It's the truth of the world that we live in. Are you okay? If you still have not commented, please comment. Tell me, are you really okay? This reminds me of Family Guy episode. I like how my mind works. Like the way that it's the weirdest thing ever. Like if I'm talking about a topic, like, because people might think that I think about these things before I even talk about it. Like, no, it's just like these ideas just come. And in fact, it's not even something that I've been thinking about. Like in a long time, I haven't even thought about it. So there's this, in fact, I don't even remember thinking about this scene from Family Guy. Like at all. I don't think I've ever thought about it. I think I've just watched it maybe 2 or 3 times. Maybe on TikTok, like I came across this, maybe once on TikTok actually. I've just watched that episode maybe twice. Sure. So, Stewie was going through something. If you watch Family Guy, there's this brilliant kid called Stewie. He's smarter than he's supposed to be. He's really young. Like really, he's a baby actually. He can't even talk, but only Brian is a dog. Only Brian is able to understand him. He never grows. This is what's weird. Like he's been a kid ever since Family Guy started. Like he never actually grows. He's always a kid. So he was going through something and pretending as if he was okay. Brian said something. I don't remember the exact word, but he kept on repeating these words like it's gonna be okay. No, Stewie. Oh, it's okay. Okay, Stewie, it's okay. Stewie, it's okay. Like he repeated that 3 times and Stewie started crying. It's like he was pretending to be okay, even though he was not. But Brian was able to see through him. So when he kept on repeating what he was saying, now they've built. In South Africa, we call this a stop nonsense. I don't know what people in other countries call this. We call it a stop nonsense. Like I don't even know who came up with the. Yeah, we could call this a stop nonsense. So it stops nonsense, basically. When I last recorded here, it wasn't here, and I don't think there was a sign that something like this would be built. But yeah, that's how we're pretending. I remember my cousins told me something the other day. It was like his girl told him that he deserves to be loved without doing nothing. Something like that. And she repeated that many times that he almost cried. I don't know, he probably cried. He just doesn't want to tell me. It's like we are hiding so much from one another because of how fake society has gotten. So being fake is a new trend. Hiding how we feel, that's the new trend. Not expressing ourselves, that's the new trend. Pretending to be tough, that's the new trend. Pretending to be happy, that's the new trend. Until we can't anymore. That's what sucks. It's not like if you're pretending, you can pretend forever. Maybe you can pretend now. But how long can you pretend? How long can you stay in character? Very important question. How long can you stay in character? How long can you pretend to be okay, even if you're not? How long can that work for you? How long can you keep on faking? Doesn't it get old? Or how much shit should happen for you to be like, you know what, now I need to be real? This reminds me of an episode of South Park. I know I've spoken a lot about South Park. South Park is not really my favorite. It's my second favorite, actually. My favorite TV series of all time is Atlanta. Like, nothing can beat that. I don't think there's any series that can beat Atlanta, bro. Like, it's so good. Like, I've watched Game of Thrones, I've watched Breaking Bad. You know, I've watched all these great TV series, but I'm telling you, you know, I've watched the Wire. I think that one is brilliant too. But I'm telling you, bro, Atlanta, this show is that good, bro. There's a lot about the show that I don't think people, I'm not even talk about it. Stay with me. I need to go back and bath. I'm going to visit my grandparents. I haven't seen them in maybe 8 months, and even before 9 months actually. And before, it was the funeral when I saw them, so we never really got to talk. And before then time, I had not seen them maybe more than 2 years. So there's this episode of South Park, I think it's called Theme Park or something like that. I'll wipe off my glasses. So in this episode, the kids of South Park Elementary went to this theme park. Every employee there had to stay in character. They had to pretend it was 1960 something. So no one, like, if the kids asked about a cell phone, they will have to pretend as if they don't know what a cell phone is. Or maybe they did have cell phones in I don't know, like but it was maybe 1930 something, yeah. So they had to pretend as if they don't know about modern technology. So they will stay in character the whole time. They ended up getting robbed. Some of them even got killed. And they stayed in character. They remained in character. The robbers were asked them questions and they didn't answer them correctly. But like, where can we find this thing? And be like, no, we don't know where to find it. You know, it's 1930 something, so we don't know where to find it. Like, you know, because it didn't exist. That kind of technology didn't exist. You know what I'm saying? So they remain in character, but some of them were like, you know what, we're just gonna be real. But the boss wanted to remain in character no matter what. It was very funny. So how long can you remain in character? How long can you pretend to be okay? What should happen for you to be like, you know what, let me just be real? This reminds me of Papu's relationship with Rema. The definition of black love. They've had to go through a lot together until Rema just came out and started expressing herself. What happened is that Rema was cheating with a bell rap. She has a bell rap league, so she cheated with a bell rap. It kind of looked like Papoose, but I don't know. It's like fake vision of Papoose. Weird. So what happened is that Papoose ended up punching the guy. because he kept giving his woman many chances. Like, okay, you cheated, but I still love you. Let's go to therapy together. You know, let's work it all out. But you know, it doesn't really work with people who don't even want to change. Yeah, so she shared on this dude many times. Even when after they went to therapy, one day he woke up in the middle of the night and find that, I think she was drunk. She was talking to this guy, like like it was a video call or something. So you could see that the video call ended and she was sleeping. And he was like, what the hell? So he ended up punching the guy, and the whole battle rap community saw it because it was at an event. It was at a battle rap event. So everyone saw it and they started to talk about it. But Papoose decided to keep his cool. He never said anything. So it was just a rumor. No one was sure that Remar cheated until she came out and actually confessed that she cheated and told everyone why she cheated, saying that Papoose, everyone is saying that Papoose held him down, blah, blah, blah. But when she was in jail, she was still paying for her own stuff. It's not like he helped her financially, because the guy, the dude used to go to visit her in jail every day. So a lot of people loved Papoose for that. And Papoose came and said, no, it's not like Remar cheated one time, and I've actually held her down the whole time, you know. I've wrote some of her biggest hits, you know, that song with Joe, I'm all the way up, right? I'm all the way up. It's French Montana for Joe and Remar. It's like, I wrote that verse. But now they're telling us the truth. They've been hiding a lot from the world, and you just thought that their relationship is perfect because, well, that's how it seemed. But it wasn't, because we all been told to be what? Fake. So you see someone like me speaking his truth, and you're like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, what do you mean what's wrong with me? Isn't this how we're supposed to be living life, being real? Not lying to ourselves, not lying to others. Like, what's the point of lying? What's beautiful about lying? What do we actually gain from lying? Because what actually happens is that we don't deal with serious issues because of the lies that we'll be telling ourselves. You see? If you're in a bad relationship and you're telling yourself that you're in a good relationship, will you be able to fix the problems that you have in the relationship? Or you need to confront the problems and say, hey, babes, these are the problems that will ruin our relationship. Or these are the problems that if our relationship ended, you will be talking about. Like, we acting like there's no elephant in the room, but it is this big elephant that we both can see. So let's talk about it. Let's fix the problems that we're having if we can, right? That's a brilliant thing to do. But society taught everyone to be fake. Maybe I'm real because, well, I'm so damn dope that I can be real and still make it work. Maybe that's why I'm real. I don't know. It's like people, I was telling someone, I was like, if you are weak, you're going to want to be fake. If you are real, it's, you know how it's like. This reminds me of Dragon Ball Z. There's this character, I think his name is Heku. He was a fighter. He was beating everyone on Earth. But when he had to fight with fighters who had superpowers, like you couldn't, like they would beat him. So he'll always be faking, right? Sometimes they'll even allow him to win because, well, they don't care. Like, they'll actually let him become the champion of the world because to them it was not about that. Like, they know among themselves that he's nothing. Like, they don't even take him, so they don't even think about it, they don't even know him. So he has to be fake to win. He has to fake a lot of things to win. But the real Super Saiyan and other Frieza and all the other guys, Cell, I think Heku tried to fight Cell. He tried to fight Majin Buu. Like, they had real superpowers. They didn't have to be fake. They don't have to be. So maybe I'm so dope that I don't need to be fake. Sounds like I'm bragging. But seriously, I think people are afraid to be real because they have to be fake to, I don't know. They can't be, like, if they were real enough, it wouldn't work out for them. So they just have to be fake. It's weird, but it's actually possible. Because why are people fake? Why are people not telling you the truth? Why is everyone trying to lie? Do we like the lies? Do you enjoy listening to people lie? Is there something that you're actually benefiting from listening to people lying? What are you actually benefiting? Is everyone okay? Is Andrew Tate okay? Is Elon Musk okay? Is Eminem okay? Is Jay okay? Is Queen B okay? Is Cyril Ramaphosa okay? He's president of South Africa. Is Jacob Zuma okay? The former president of South Africa. Is your boyfriend okay? You know, the guy that you're very attracted to because he seemed perfect. Is he really okay? Are your friends okay? Are your parents okay? Maybe your parents are these like real Christians who are just too sure that Jesus is going to save them and he's going to come back one day in the cloud. It's the funniest thing ever, man. The fact that... but think about it. So how do you... Listen, the people who wrote the Bible thought the earth was flat and it wasn't that big. So of course everyone will be able to see Jesus in the cloud. But how does that work? How do people in America see Jesus if there's one Jesus? Right? Like, how is it really going to work? So everyone in the world will be able to see Jesus. How? If there's only one Jesus. Anyway, let me not say anything. I saw something there. I don't know what the heck it is. Is it a human? What the heck is that thing? Wait. You know what it is? Let me show you. It's weird. You'll see it. This reminds me of a video that I saw on TikTok of this guy who saw something that looked like a cat, but it was just his shoes. So he laughed. So that thing, the way it moves, it was like it was a snake, like a black mamba. Like when you are, it's just that I don't see that well. Like the grass, the way that it was moving, because it's taller than. So so I thought I saw something like a snake. Weird. I always be thinking about snakes when I'm working, because in Joburg there are no snakes. So you can work in, but here you can come across snakes. I hate that I have to do this again, man. Because a part of me felt like I was lucky the first time. I have to grab this. But yeah, I'm doing it. Okay. Worked. Actually, I was anxious coming here, having to use the same route. It's like I was anxious actually. I've always been anxious. Like I don't like, because the thing is, it's easy to fall, bro. It's so damn easy to fall. You can break your hand if you fall. I'd lose my DJI pocket. Even though now it's kind of messed up, the buttons are no longer working. I'm actually able to record because of the mic, right? Like I can't press a button and then make it record. It's kind of old because I bought it when 2023. So it's I've used it for more than 2 years, and you know me, if you've been watching videos on this channel, you know I'll be uploading like almost every day, right? So I use this thing a lot. So I'm glad that it still works and it still gets the job done. Are people actually okay, or everyone is just pretending? Maybe life in this realm is about how well you can pretend, right? That's it. How well you can pretend. Because if you're gonna be real, everyone is gonna think there's something wrong with you. Because everyone is pretending. So why are you real? Why are you honest? Why do you stand for the truth? If everyone is lying, why are you so different if everyone else is the same? Are we okay? Is George W. Bush still alive? I don't know why I thought of him, but I wanted to ask, is George W. Bush okay? Is Barack Obama okay? I like this video. They had an event for Donald Trump. He showed up and everyone booed him, and he was walking alone, not with his wife. He was walking alone. Bro looked like a gangster. Like he was just walking and everyone was booing him. I don't even know why they were booing him. And he just walked. He didn't even look at the people that were booing at him. He just walked. Like, I was like, no, this is dope. Like this guy is not pretending. Actually, this seemed real. Like he expected that, and he's like, it is what it is. Like he's not even pretending to be tough. He's just actually tough. He's like, no man, it can be what it is, right? Like, why should I care about the opinions of those who are not even on my level? Like, boo me. In fact, that's love. This reminds me of an episode from Rick and Morty where Rick went to this other event. His nemesis was there, and he kind of like was hosting the event. So he told everyone there that, oh, this is Ring Sanchez and he's a hater of what I do, and everyone started booing. And Rick was like, I like the fact that they responded too fast. He was like, no, your boos don't mean anything to me. I've seen what makes you cheer. So it's kind of like how Obama felt. Like, why should I care? Like, I've seen what makes you cheer. Like, you cheering for what I don't stand for. So why should I even care? Right? It's like if Christians started booing me, I'll be like, oh, of course, this is a compliment to me. Literally, like, if you guys agreed with me, I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Gnostic. I don't believe in Christianity. I mean, modern Christianity, because we are told that the first Christians were Gnostics. I don't know how true that is. There's the reason why I don't even want to like read all these books and try to prove that these books make sense. Like, nah, I'm a Gnostic. That's how I look at myself. I'm a modern Gnostic. You know, I don't need to be reading some books. I'm writing my own book by telling y'all my stories, by telling y'all what I think. That's how I'm writing. I mean, I'm writing a book, but it's a different story. But are we okay? Sometimes be real. Train yourself to be real. I don't believe it's a weakness. I don't believe that being real is a weakness. Being honest and being in touch with your feelings, I don't believe that that is a weakness. I believe that that is strength. It's you being like, you know what? I know the whole world is going to judge me for being real, but whatever. Right? It's like I can be fake. It's much easier being... Do you understand how easy it is to be fake? Do you understand how easy it is to lie? Like, it's so damn easy, bro. You can become a very good... Bro, people who become successful usually are people who actually lie. So being real takes more strength than being fake. That is why people prefer being fake. They want to take the easy way all the damn time. But I say be real. You are building a very strong character. Like I've told you, that it doesn't feel to me like this is the only realm there is. I believe that you can experience life in other rooms. So if you build a strong character where you are real, speaking your truth, living your truth, in other realms that you find yourself, you kind of be like that. You see, which is a beautiful thing. Are people okay? Is God okay? People believing in God. Does that dude really seem okay? We're talking about a dude that, if you believe in the Abrahamic God, we're talking about a dude that killed everyone in the planet except Noah, which is weird. It's like Noah is the only one who was righteous. So he killed everyone. Told Noah to get a boat. Noah didn't even need to get a boat. He could have saved Noah using his miracles. So why did he even tell Noah to get a boat? He could have just used his miracles. We're talking about a being that's more powerful than anything. So why does Noah have to go through a lot trying to build a boat instead of him, acknowledging that he's the only one that is honest in the world. So let me just save him, but I don't even need him to build a boat. I don't need him to save all the animals. I can recreate them in a second, really. I don't even need to do too much. So it's weird. Too many contradictions in the Bible, bro. Call me crazy, but everything in the Bible is questionable. Are people okay? Are the archons okay? Gnosticism taught us about archons, beings that are feeding off negative energy. Are they okay? Causing suffering in the world because they want to feed off negative energy. How are we okay? Killing all these animals because we want food, we want energy, just like the archons. Are we okay? Are the animals okay? Are the snakes okay? Every time we see snakes, we're scared of them. You know where I live? Like in urban areas, when they say a snake, they'll call people who can handle snakes. Where I live, no, that snake, within minutes, it's gonna be dead, and they kill it in the worst way possible. Are snakes okay? Are the bears okay? When I was growing up, we used to kill bears all the time and cook them. Are the chickens okay? We have chickens at home. They're like our pets. We eat them, but we let them grow. Sometimes we even let them get older. But one day we just decided we're going to chase them. Kind of feels like life itself for humans. It's like you can eat, grow big, but it's like death is coming for you. Like you're going to die one day, and you don't know what is choosing when you're going to die, because it doesn't really feel like we're in control. Today I'm going to see my grandparents. I'm going to be using transport. What if an accident happens and I die? You think it's random, like it's just a mistake. What if it's not random? What if it wouldn't be a mistake? What if something decided that was it? My legs still hurts, bro. Yeah. A lot of things that we don't understand about the world. For people to be pretending that they are okay even if they're not. Is anyone okay? If you're okay, don't be afraid to tell me that you are. But that should be real. Like, it shouldn't be you brainwashing yourself. It shouldn't be you trying to make your life seem better than other people's lives, right? You must actually be okay. And you saying that you're okay, that must be coming from an authentic place. It mustn't be you pretending. Thank you all guys for watching this video until the end. Some people will say, we don't want to watch long videos. But I think this is fun, bro. I like long videos, bro. There are channels that I watch. They make videos that are like much longer than mine, like 3 hours. I like to listen to their episodes when I'm going to sleep. So I sleep listening to their episodes. It's best. Like, it's actually best that you listen to my video when you sleep. I mean, you can watch me now because I'm working in the bush, in nature, and that's what a lot of people have been suggesting. But if you can't and you feel like my videos are long, then listen to them when you sleep. That would be beautiful. You can even create a playlist. Like, yeah, after this video, I'm gonna watch another video, because some of y'all can't watch all my videos at once. I mean, like, you can't watch my videos every day, so you can just listen, because I have many videos now. I've uploaded so many videos on this channel, different topics. There's always something that you can gain. So thank you all, guys. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, tell me what you think about the video, share the video, subscribe. Like, that's really important. The channel is growing and I'm grateful for that. Thank you.